different, so. Oh, you got a little notepad on your side.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can write me a little love letter.
It's going to be the lullaby book.
It's going to be a what?
The book, we're going to use it for lullabies.
Oh my god. I feel like. Do you like to sleep with the TV on or off?
Where's my remote?
Please.
Flexible, flexible.
Hey guys, it's your girl, the biggest champ. I'm back. What's up? I know y'all missed me. I'm here with Gizmo, of course. Let me get comfy, guys. Okay, I don't want to mute this all the way, so I'm actually watching TV. I have to go somewhere in a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about this topic of marriage. I wanted to talk about the right reasons to marry someone. Thank you. By the way, guys, as you're coming in, let's go ahead and hit that like button. Let's hit that like button. Gizmo, you want to come say hi? Come here. No, it's the baby Gizmo. He has so much hair that makes him look so much bigger than he really is. Also, I'm really small. Okay, we know you love your mom. So I want to talk about this topic, marrying, unpopular opinion. Marrying for love is stupid. I'm not going to tell you my full belief yet. I'll tell you in a minute. But I want to hear some of your thoughts on that. What do you guys think? And before, I won't say my opinion so more people get in here so y'all can really hear, everyone can hear. But what do you guys think is the correct reason to marry? What do y'all think? Guess I was just staring at me, you guys. If I've never been married, what makes me have authority on the topic? I don't think anything gives me authority, right? And I'm not saying what's right or wrong. So many people are so snappy. So snappy. So you can't talk about this and you can't have an opinion on that. Blows my mind these days. We're having an open discussion. Champ's page is a page of open discussion. If you don't like it, you gotta go. Or put yourself through torture, because we ain't gonna stop for you. So, what do you guys think? What is the right reason to marry? Hold on, I'm trying to log in on my computer so I could be reading your comments a little better.
I'm quite a sexual person, so...
I'm also watching a show right now that actually gave me the whole idea of this topic. Let's see. What is happening here?
Okay. I think in the ideal world, with fiance, you just got engaged to.
Okay. There y'all go. Can you see me?
Like just a little,
There we go.
breakfast in bed, holding one another.
Yeah.
Again, Cole just kind of rolled over and got
I think it is.
really talked to me for a couple hours.
I think it's a very fair question. So now let's get to it. I can read your comments now. Why is my chat so small?
Like, hey, what changed? What did I do?
Oh my gosh.
Something about last night. Yeah, at this point, I don't even know. He's physically
Have you guys ever seen not Blind at First Sight, Married at First Sight, the TV show? That is what actually sparked this conversation. So it is a TV show where, or no, it's called Love is Blind. It's on Netflix. And it's a TV show where these people talk to each other behind a wall. And then go on a series of different dates behind this wall. And that's how they choose their person. That's how they choose who they're going to marry. And yeah, so I was just wondering, I guess the point of it is to say that love is blind and true love will prevail, right? Personally, I'm not going to marry someone just because I love them. For me, love is not enough. I'm just going to go ahead and put my cards on the table. I do not think that love is enough for, that doesn't mean that a marriage is going to last. I think that marriage, so I was hearing something the other day about how arranged marriages work. And no, I'm not saying I want an arranged marriage. However, I do somewhat understand the thinking. They were saying that arranged marriages have a longer success rate, or more of a success rate than other marriages. And that's because they marry upon compatibility, and success. Like, they think about that ahead of time. Like, okay, this person will be able to ride. This person will be able to take care of the kids. This person will be, you know what I'm saying? It's built ahead of time to succeed and to weather certain problems. Love, however, is not always built to weather certain problems.
Really different for me. I think it was just very unexpected. It was a side of goal that I haven't seen. It does make you question.
Somebody said, to answer your question, I've been married 20 years. And love has to be one of several components of the entire picture. You are correct. Love is not enough. And that's what I'm saying. And also, you know what I think? I think that love can grow. You can grow to love somebody. Okay? You can't grow to be compatible. Like, if you're not compatible, you're not compatible. If y'all don't work as a team well, I don't know if that's something that can be learned. And if it is learned, I don't know if you can be happy. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's something that you would need first, personally. Stefan said marriage these days especially are a business. Get that prenup, son. Marriages are somewhat of a business. You know what I'm saying? Because you are joining finances. You are creating a life. You are taking accountability, certain financial burdens of the other person. Some of their mistakes literally become your mistakes, whether you had something to do with it or not. So yes, it is definitely a business. But I think that if we do it for certain reasons besides just love, I think they will have a higher success rate. And honestly, think about it. How can you not grow to love somebody that you've been through all this stuff with and that you've been able to successfully work through things with? But you can grow to not love somebody who you've gone through stuff with and weren't able to work as a team. Like, this person's trying to do this and you're trying to do this and you're just butting heads. Like, that can make you not love somebody. What do you guys think? Gizmo. Is love a stupid reason to marry? Lem said, Canvas Jockey and I are 31 years married in November 8th. You are correct. Love is one of many components it takes to succeed. So, do you think that you could marry someone that you are not in love with? That's a good question. Could you marry someone you are not in love with? Could you guys? Could y'all marry someone you are not in love with? I'm putting people on timeout. If you are marrying for love, it will only most likely fail in 5 years. Emma said no. By the way, guys, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Stefan, why do you think a prenup is so important? Pretty women in classic cars. What is bullshit? What are you talking about? Can you be specific?
Body is very attractive, but that wasn't the first thing in my mind to like, oh, I want to have sex with you. Like, it's a great sex for me comes from the emotional connection.
Also, comment below. Have you guys seen this TV show that I'm talking about? Real Ash is popping. Real skin popping. Pretty women in classic cars said, and I quote, "You saying you can't be in love and be married." When did I say that? When did anybody say that? Stefan said, if you truly love someone, the money aspect doesn't matter. That's true. That's true. However, we're not talking about just loving somebody. We are talking about having a successful marriage without divorce. What helps you do that? Okay? We're not just talking about loving somebody. We're talking about successful marriage. And money is not the only thing that could be a bump in the road. And that's why I say love is not a good reason to marry someone. Compatibility should be the reason you marry someone. Vic said, no, you have to value and respect the man or the woman. You do. You got to value them and respect them. But what things make them you value them and respect them? Not just love. Not just love. Not in my opinion. Love don't make me just value you and respect you. You know what I'm saying? What you bring to the table does. Things you could bring to the table. I know a lot of people's first thing they think is money, but there's a lot of other things. Problem solving skills. Ability to lead. Ability to listen. Ability to hustle. Ability to work. Not just money. Emmett said, Champ, the marriage law needs to be changed as they favor the woman if the marriage fails. In most cases, prenups are necessary agreements. I'll probably have a prenup. But you guys do know, I want to put my champions on game. Prenups are not only about money and assets. You know that, right?
Okay.
I'm going to put in my prenup, if you cheat on me, you're forfeiting everything. Everything. What about that? If I cheat, you can have everything. What you gonna put in your prenup? So many people are just so worried about the money. Although money is important though in that. Yeah, everything. I'm taking it all. You want a prenup, babe? You want a prenup, babe? Saying that if the marriage fails, well, let's make sure the marriage don't fail because you a cheater. I'm taking everything if you do. It's in the prenup. Better not cheat. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where's Shira when you need her? By the way, guys, if you're watching this video, go ahead and like it. Lem said you need more than love. You need compassion. You need to see sacrifice. You need willingness to grow together. That's what I'm saying. It's the things that make a team. I think a marriage is a team. You're joining a team. And dating is the tryouts. Leonard said, I'll sign. I'm not trying to marry if I can't be faithful. Okay, Leonard. Okay. Unless that's an agreement y'all have. Some girls like girls. Is it cheating if it's agreed upon? This show, I have it on, by the way, at the same time. It is very cringy. Raising kids, paying bills, etc. You have to be willing to win and lose together. And when you lose, because no one is going to have only wins in life. When you lose, you've got to be able to rebuild. Some people, when they get in a ditch, they can't climb themselves out. And just because you love someone doesn't mean you have to just stay with them while they can't climb their way out of a hill. No. Okay? That's why you got to think about that stuff before you get married. Not just, oh, I love him, so it doesn't matter what the hell happens. What if this person goes become an alcoholic and never recovers and spends all your money and gets arrested and gets you in like, you got to think about that stuff. Love is not enough. Canvas Jockey said, I agree with Lemon, not just because I sleep with them. Well, you guys work well together. That's the thing. What do you think? I have a question for both of you. I don't want to start any trouble, but were you in love when you got married? You're right. If you lose, that's what your partner is there for. Living together or living in separate houses, because that's a thing now. I think if you're married and you're living in separate houses, you're on your way to being separated. No marriage is worth losing half your bag. But that's the thing. Why, if you're going into a marriage, why are you thinking about losing something? I'm confused. Why would you lose something? Half your bag if you're married. We're talking about what makes it successful. Losing a friend is cool. What you mean by that? Cameron Jockey said, we were in love, but much more so now. It's a partnership, but one that allows you to keep your individuality. Boom! Hit it on the jackpot, I believe. Hey, Sandra. By the way, Lemon Sandra, did you guys join the membership yet? Did y'all join yet? So you said I want to stay on this for a second. Canvas Jockey said, but we're much more so now. And the question was, were you in love when you got married? You're much more so now. So both Lem and Canvas Jockey, would you guys say that going through different trials and tribulations together made you fall more in love? DJ said you need date nights and communication. I agree with that. You sure do. You sure do. Canvas Jockey said yes, indirectly. Elaborate. And Lem said, yeah, absolutely. I love this. I love this for you guys. It helped us grow as people and become better partners. That's the thing. And I think that is sometimes when some people become incompatible because one person can no longer grow as a person while the other person is still able to skyrocket and become better. That is when we outgrow people. Smash that like button, guys. Gizmo, what you think? What makes our relationship work so well? That I provide everything and I make all the decisions? I think that's what makes it work too. What can keep a relationship strong? 70%, 80% of divorce is by women. Statistically, there's far too much benefit for people getting divorced instead. But if you really are the right couple and you're strong together, there wouldn't be more benefit in divorce. You ever thought of that? I'm just saying. Not arguing, just saying. Good evening. Canvas Jack said, yes, not all marriages, relationships are meant to last. It's okay to decide to separate ways if needed. Luckily, we've gone in the other direction. This is my thing. You're right. Not everything does last. Some people do go apart and it's inevitable. However, statistics show, studies show that arranged marriages, marriages that are handpicked for compatibility and success, last longer. And I think that we need to maybe not have arranged marriages, but we need to maybe not go through with a marriage if it doesn't fit that compatibility. You know? It would give us a lot better of a success rate. Lem said, I care for her more than she cares for me, ironically. She cares for me than I care for her. What, Lem? Can you say that again? A little more English, please. So I just read that. I didn't get it. Where was the more supposed to go? This show is cringeworthy. Just because it's just like, y'all. Heart Medicine Entertainment. Hi, gorgeous queen. Hope all is well. Well, hello, all is well. She cares for me more than I care for her. Oh, I I see what he's saying. So both of y'all care about each other more than y'all care about yourself? Is that what you're saying? STL in the house, what's good? Sit on my St. Louis Blues blanket right now. Okay, I see that. Trey said, stay loyal and don't cheat, champ. That is what makes a marriage successful. I think a marriage should be like a well-oiled machine, you know? Built to weather the storm. Regular maintenance is needed. Yo, DJ said, don't be quick to put a title on it if it's working. Sometimes society can get caught up in those things. You can elaborate a little more. St. Louis Blues. STL NBA Clippers. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, I was like, why you just make me go Google to see if we got a basketball team? I was like, how did I not know this? I thought we just got a new one or something. Don't get me excited like that. Y'all were coming in with the comments. Okay, let's see. A lot of these people don't fully communicate what they want with their partner. You know what? That's true. And you got to do that ahead of time. Not only so that you can know what you're getting into, but so that you can see if you're going to be able to communicate when you are in the relationship. Poor communication before and after is the reason. Let's get those likes up if you're watching. Steven, I don't know, said dating sites and Instagram have inflated everyone's ego. So everyone's mindset is if it doesn't work, I can have something new. The value of making it work doesn't exist these days. That's true. Canvas Jockey said, yo, DJ, I agree with you. Not everything you need to do needs to be traditional. Do what works for you and other consenting adults. Do you know what that would be, Canvas Jockey? That would be Champ's choice. Yes, it would, because you cannot live an extraordinary life by going about it the ordinary way, or how society tells you how to do it, or how most people do it. Nothing extraordinary about that. Now, if that's what works best for you, then do that. But being extraordinary and living an extraordinary life sometimes causes you or calls for you to do things out of the ordinary and to make up your own rules and to not care what society's saying. I'm just saying. Theo Fletcher said, you are a good YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I've been taking some time off, but as y'all know, dealing with some family things. Comment below if y'all saw. Comment below if y'all saw my video of me going to see my brother in the hospital. Gizmo. Think outside the box. Champ's choice. Just think for yourself. Yeah, this is being so annoying. What do you mean, so what works in your algorithm, Danny? Don't call me Danny. I don't ever be called that. Champ will do. Or Danielle. They getting a sound bath on this show right now. This show is just so... See, and I like the idea that they're talking behind a pod, right? So it's not, they're forced to get to know each other, but I just don't think that they have enough time to make a real decision to marry each other. And that's what makes the show so cringe. Oh, hey. How are you? How was work? Did you tell them you got a new job?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Nothing much really.
When do you start?
Yeah, I'm 27.
Did you give them 2 weeks notice?
No, just 1 week.
Why you ain't give them 2?
I can't give them 2, or else I won't be able to get the other job. They just want to start right away.
Lim said, we eloped. I love that. I love that for you. And look what y'all, look. You did things your way. And now y'all still married. How about, you said 31 years? Damn, that's a long time. Gizmo, you happy your uncle's home? Can you please say hi to him the way his tail is wagging? 1 week is okay, what? 1 week for what? To date and then get married? Bro, I would have to physically be around him too. Let's just be clear. Honestly, if I was on this show, I would pop the question to the boy just to put some little sprinkle on the whole situation, because we already know that this is a weird situation. It's probably not gonna work. So let me just sprinkle it up and make something of it. Canvas Jockey said, I hate weddings. You know what? I think I might like them. Personally. Lim said no 1 week's notice. You know what? It don't matter. He's okay. Canvas Jockey said, we live in a time where we can actually get married for the right reasons, not because society requires it of us. Exercising that freedom is a wonderful privilege. And I agree. Yes, I do. All right, you guys. Sadly, your girl has to go. It was nice chit-chatting with all of you about this. I think I want to continue this conversation at a later time, but something has come up, so I must leave. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna be back later. Bye, y'all. If you guys have not already got your memberships, go ahead and do it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Get ready for a new video tomorrow.